Debatable black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.
Welcome to the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. And this is our September 13th edition of Raw Thoughts. And, man.
Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go hit that like. Leave a comment what you thought of tonight's episode. And we're going to get into this. Mm-hmm. We opened the night with Big E coming out. And he had earlier today on Twitter announced that he was going to cash in the belt tonight. Yeah. And he didn't even make it into the ring before RK Bro came out to say, look, bro, if you're going to do it, don't do it if Randy wins. But, of course, Bobby Lashley was out there, too.
Yeah.
They all out there. MVP, RK Bro. Big E's just sitting in the back the whole time as Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton go back and forth. It was a really good opening to the show, and it got me excited, honestly.
I mean, as far as, like, good promos go, yeah. I mean, it should have... I don't know, man. It's just, I didn't care. I don't care about the RK Bro and Bobby Lashley. I don't care about the Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley shit. I don't care about it. Like, why? There's other people that should be wrestling. Bobby Lashley. There's other people that should be wrestling RK Bro for the titles. There's all kinds of other things that should be going on other than that bullshit. So I just don't fucking care about it. And that's... So, like, I was already... And then what was after that? Charlotte
and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, and then what? So Charlotte beat Shayna Baszler, right?
Yeah, with the distraction from Nia Jax.
Yeah. So now they've announced Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler finally at Extreme Rules.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they announced it later on in the night. But yeah, so now we're gonna get that match at Extreme Rules.
At least we can put that to rest finally.
Oh yeah, come on now.
Yeah, you would think.
That's just gonna be the start.
No.
They'll finish it off at Survivor Series.
Well, yeah, then Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus Jinder Mahal, Mir, and Shanky, which before the Viking Raiders even came out, Jinder Mahal and the boys attacked Drew, and then Drew never even tagged in the Viking Raiders. He just destroyed all three of them, and then he got.
That's what I was like. Why did the Viking Raiders even come out there? What was the fucking point of that?
I guess just to show that Drew McIntyre is a monster, or you know.
Fuck, dude. Man, you want to talk about just killing a fucking character completely? Like, dude, I don't even... There's nothing going on with Drew McIntyre that I want to see. Like, break up fucking Mason T-Bar and have them both go on a singles run. And then put them in matches with Drew McIntyre and shit. Put other people in matches with Drew McIntyre. So I'm tired of this whole fucking... Look, because 1 week it's Sheamus and Damian Priest, and then the next week it's Jinder Mahal and his homies, Shanky and Veer.
Mm-hmm.
And then
right back to.
And then Extreme Rules, we were getting fucking Damian Priest and Sheamus again. Why? The fuck has Sheamus done since he lost that title? Besides lose everything he's been in. God. Anyways, so the Charlotte thing. Charlotte beat Shayna Baszler, and then Alexa Bliss comes out. She has a present for Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah.
It's a doll. It's another doll.
It's Chucky.
The doll's...
Charlie.
No, the doll... the doll's name is Charlie. And I am disgusted all over again. Bro, I was just like... I was having such a hard time she pulled out the doll, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then like Charlotte Flair basically just talked shit about the whole doll thing, and Alexa Bliss is crazy, and it's gonna end up in a padded room, blah blah blah.
Did Alexa Bliss pull off a Canadian destroyer on Charlotte? Is that what that was?
It was a Panama Sunrise.
A Panama Sunrise. That's right. That's right. Yeah, at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
No, we still got 2 weeks for
man, and I really like how Alexa Bliss is wrestling as this character.
I like her demeanor too.
The way she moves in the ring is it's so slow and methodical, and then it's like fast, and then she's just like still. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, dude. I think she's watched a lot of horror movies and tried and really put this character together, because just the way she moves in the ring, it's really good. I really like, man, like I wouldn't mind seeing Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Like that'll be a really good match.
Yeah,
that'll be a really good match. That'll be a really good match. And I hate to say that because I fucking hate watching anything with Charlotte Flair in it. But it will be a really good match. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
We rolled through the Drew McIntyre part, and then we saw all the New Day together backstage, getting ready for tonight.
Pumping their boy up.
Yeah. Then a 24/7 chase scene backstage where apparently Drake Maverick's like making the plans now.
Yeah.
We'll see where this is going.
Yeah. And then
Damian Priest versus Jeff Hardy. So we see
WWE was like, all right, so look, we fucked up, man. Maybe we shouldn't have put Jeff Hardy in that 24/7 scramble.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe we shouldn't have done that. So
let's
So now let's have him go for the U.S. title.
Let's give him a title shot tonight that he's going to lose, but at least he had the shot.
Yeah.
What's the point then at that point? You know,
there is no point, Brady. There's no point. And they're literally advertising the Damian Priest and Sheamus match during that fucking match. During it.
But they already know.
Like, why are you even... You couldn't have waited to plug that match.
After the match.
Until after the match. You couldn't have waited? Literally. A few minutes. Assholes, dude. Like,
well,
I can't...
Speaking of bad production decisions, next we rolled into the whole Nikki AHS and Rhea versus Tamina and
Natalia.
So,
so Sonya Deville called Nikki AHS, which is not what it. And you know, you're right. I really don't get why they say almost a superhero Nikki ASH.
Yeah, that's it. All ASH. Yeah, why? It's I never got it.
Yeah, Sonya Deville called her AHS though, and that's American Horror Story. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah, obviously.
But so her and Tamina had a Nikki Ash, and Tamina had a match, and Nikki won with her DDT, and they said Tamina won and played Tamina's music and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is even going on? And nobody said anything.
Nope. Never got brought up.
Nobody said anything. What the fuck, dude? And then Rhea went up against Natalia.
Yeah, made her tap.
Yeah, made her tap. Bro, I don't get the whole Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash team up.
I swear they're just trying to repackage RK Bro.
Why is Shotzi and Tegan Knox not wrestling for the belt? Like, they've beat them 3 times. Why are they not in this spot? Why are they not? Why are they not doing this? Like, honestly, y'all just threw together a fucking tag team when you've got an actual tag team that's beat your champions 3 times, and they're just back there hanging out at catering, like not doing a fucking thing.
Riding around on the damn motorized tank.
Bro, like, come on, man. What are y'all doing? No, oh no, boo boo, what are you doing? For real, man. It's just, I don't know what happened after the because, dude, like this is where I really just start bailing out of it.
Dude, next we had that 8-man tag.
It wasn't a bad match, but fuck, why do I care about it?
What? Rhea Ripley
And Natalya. Like,
well, I mean, they're setting it up for them to get the tag teams, but why? Why did we just throw this team together and automatically stick them on the tag team titles? When we've had Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart win, and then now sitting it out.
Because they need to keep Rhea Ripley hot somehow while they wait
and cater to Charlotte.
Yeah, while they build to the fucking Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch rematch at Survivor Series. Champ versus champ. That's what they want. And that's what we're getting to. And it's disgusting. Because look at what is happening to the rest of the women's division.
In the meantime, yeah.
This dude dropped, and yeah, speaking of, carry on. Let's just freaking.
Well, we had the 8-man tag next. And it was stupid.
Fuck my life, dude.
So you have all 4 of one team wrestling, and then 3 of the other guys with Omos just standing in the corner the entire time.
Until the very end.
Wow.
And then he came in, chunked 3 dudes out of the ring.
And pinned Kofi.
And then did 2 moves and a chokeslam. And then, pinned Kofi.
Yeah.
That whole shit was just to make Omos look like a threat.
Because he doesn't.
Still doesn't. Like, and what are they going to do when they do try to... Because they're trying to build Omos for this main... You can tell. Like, they're trying to... The way they talk about him and shit, you can tell they're trying to build Omos towards the main event picture.
Which... You're not going to get over if he can't wrestle.
Yeah, what the fuck are you going to do when you get him there and this motherfucker can't wrestle? What then? Fuck happens then?
You know, and
we just... Because, dude, I remember them goddamn Giant Gonzalez matches and the Great Khali matches and all that shit. Like, bro, they were bad. And y'all are going to make us fucking sit through that shit again? Man.
And you got 2 guys in that match on the same team that are, maybe 3 inches shorter than Omos?
Dio Madden and Dominic Dijakovic are not little dudes.
At all. They stood right next to Omos, and there was not much of a difference at all. And they can actually wrestle. But here you got them teamed up as a second-class Wish fucking... Road Warriors. It's like a Wish version of Road Warriors, and you got and now you're trying to push over.
Well, it's
Omos.
weird because they transitioned from like these Antifa-esque.
Yes, I remember.
Black masks to fucking
with Mustafa Ali and there were so many people at the beginning of that, and they all just kept falling off. Left and right.
Well, because Mia Yim went back to NXT. Mercedes Martinez went back to NXT, and then she got cut. Slapjack's still around, I believe. I think he's working dark matches or something.
As Slapjack?
Yeah, the littler one that wore the hockey mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all really good, man.
It was all pointless. Even the dude dropping Eva Marie, pointless. So what?
That match lasted 3 minutes. And that was supposed to be brutal. And if you thought the last beatdown was brutal, this one wasn't either. The fuck, dude? Like, that feels like they're like treading water. like trying to fill time. They're like, oh, we got 5 minutes that Charlotte didn't eat up. Did you see all her pyro? Did you see Charlotte Flair's pyro?
It was almost as much as Big E's at the end of the night.
Yeah, well, Big E deserved all that, anyways.
Hell, he did.
But yeah, it's like Andrade hit up Cody and was like, "Hey, bro, so my old lady's got some questions about pyro."
Right.
Cody's like, "Shit, I got you."
Hey, what you? Yeah, I got the hookup. I'll send you a guy.
Yeah. You
Man.
try to do all of it? Cause like that's what I do.
That's
I just blow it all.
yeah. What's the budget for the night? All right, we'll take at least 3/4 of that.
Mm-hmm. I tell all the other wrestlers they get pyro, but I just blow it during my entrance.
I go out there with some bottle rockets. And
Yeah. Yeah. He's out there in the front row with the sparkler. Woo!
There's your pyro kid. So I guess they're rebooting Karrion Kross, maybe?
I don't know, man. But I'll tell you this. This is the most enjoyable thing that I've seen him do so far since he's been on Raw. I mean, look, so his matches aren't bad, right? They're always. Karrion Kross is a solid worker.
Yeah.
And what's great is like, so now, like, do you remember Sean O'Hare? Him and Chuck Palumbo, during the invasion angle, him and Chuck Palumbo came in as the WCW Tag Team Champions.
Mm-hmm.
Sean O'Hare was the bad motherfucker that would hit the fucking swanton across like half the fucking ring and shit. Well, so they packaged him and made him like his gimmick was the devil's advocate. And it was like give in to your sin and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like they took that a little bit. And then they also mixed in what they were going to start doing with Malachi Black. Or what they had been trying to do with Malachi Black. But see, I think regardless of how Karrion Kross is scripted, I think that man will mold it to be his own.
Yeah.
When I think Aleister Black was too confined creatively.
He had
like,
what he wanted. He had what he wanted to do, which is what we see now. And
yeah,
and they wouldn't let him.
Right, which is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I think they just kind of took a couple, 2-3 different ideas they've tried to do, and they're like, "Well, this guy could actually probably do all of them and make it good." And I think if they would just. So I always thought, because you seen Karrion Kross in NXT, did you watch any of his? So, all right, so he's got like the gladiator trunks. I always thought it was kind of strange that was something that he did, and it kind of worried me. And now I was legitimate in having
those worries,
those concerns, because look at what they fucking did. You know, they made him Lord Humongous from fucking Road Warrior. Again, it's not so I'm hoping that they'll start getting away from that shit and maybe like get him back to what he was coming into NXT, and that Karrion Kross, maybe bring Scarlett back. Do his entrance right.
I know.
Like, fucking stop fucking around, man. Y'all have a great thing right there. Do it. It was going over great in NXT, especially after they pushed him where he literally decimated their entire top tier of the roster in one match. Like, and then y'all bring him up and just kind of like, well, we're really not sure what to do with him. I mean, do y'all know anything that works? Did y'all watch anything? Do y'all? And I really think that's more the problem. Is that whoever's writing this shit, they're not watching anything else. They're probably not watching this, right?
Yeah.
So they're not watching anything else. So they have no like reference of, because we all know WWE's hired fucking comedy writers and soap opera writers
and
and all kinds of crazy shit, right? So I don't think they have a frame of reference for how a story should work in wrestling. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of a problem that we're going to continue to have.
As long as they don't have any control over their creative, I think so.
And I've always been of the mind that a wrestler should be really involved with his character, and they should have a lot of input with how they want their character to be portrayed.
Yes.
And not as far as wins and losses goes, but there's a way to do. There's always a way to do that shit. We've talked about it plenty of times. There's always a way to lose and look good. Don't take cues from fucking Hulk Hogan and shit on what your career should be. But yeah, so I mean that promo for Karrion Kross, that should have been his fucking debut. That should have been his debut on Raw. And then have him have a match the next Raw. And then after that, start this thing. Yeah, then have him just start this thing where he's fucking killing people like he says he's gonna.
Yep.
They showed him fucking up Keith Lee way too much, though. It bothered me. I'm like, leave my boy alone, man. Why y'all?
Well, Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley finally got their match. They got moved up.
Yes, all the politicking.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was. It definitely wasn't them scrambling to get fucking ratings.
Nope, not at all. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's the whole beginning of the night. That's all I was thinking when they were talking. It was like, yeah, you just try to get eyes. That's it. And so the whole time we were talking, we were like, how are they going to...
All day, dude. That's been the hot button issue.
Ever since Big E posted on Twitter that he was cashing in tonight, that's all the hot button. That's everybody's been talking about.
Yeah. So I'm sure there was a lot of people watching it tonight because... Especially because look, dude, people can say whatever the fuck they want, but we all know that this is rebuttal to the shit that AEW's been doing.
Absolutely.
And Rampage doesn't matter because like Rampage's numbers are down by quite a bit, right? But I think just because of All Out and Dynamite, I think AEW in general and all the shit that they're doing, I think WWE's really starting to worry now. Because they're looking at motherfuckers' contracts and they're like, oh shit, it's almost up to.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens is about to be out of there. Johnny Gargano might be the fuck out of there. Which I don't see him going anywhere. At all. I think they'll money whip that dude to death. Straight up. And keep him. And I don't think he would want to go anywhere. Dude, NXT... Johnny Gargano has had a lot to do with NXT. And I think that he's pretty integral role.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, they had a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It went a little longer than I thought it should have. And then the knee injury at the end was kind of... Like, I understand that they got to give Bobby Lashley an out, right? And make the win and shit over Randy Orton look like it was still dominant. But like you were saying when we were watching it, why the fuck is he still out there fucking up Randy Orton?
Should he, like... got his belt and got the hell out of there? He knew Big E was here.
Yeah, and skedaddle. Yeah. And not wait for the inevitable cash in? No, yeah.
Not put Randy Orton through a table and fuck your knee up?
And then climb back into the ring for some reason. For no reason at all. None.
And then just surprise to you.
He just hobbled his ass up the ring steps, back into the ring, and then Big E's music hits. Right. When it comes out. And Big E cashes in, so they make the match official, and then they go to fucking commercial break. Dude. Oh man. So, but Big E did kick out of Bobby Lashley's spear.
Yeah.
That was pretty legit.
Hey, when we came back from commercial break and they were saying Bobby Lashley was trying to back out of this and try to get out of it, and then Big E just rolled up and slapped the shit out of him. That was the way to come out of commercial break.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I liked it. And then like the little match that they had was not bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. I like that Big E. I like that Big E got the win, and I like that Big E's the new champion. It surprises me, and I have no idea what they're gonna do next. I can only imagine it's gonna be Bobby Lashley versus Big E at Extreme Rules.
Yeah. Just so they can get it back on Bobby Lashley and get that to Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Well,
I don't know.
We'll get Big E champion for a little while at least.
I hope so. It'd be cool if he got a really decent run out of it.
But
well, because they're gonna do the draft before, so they announced the draft tonight.
Yeah.
October 1st, October 4th. So it's gonna be Monday,
Friday.
No, it's
Friday,
gonna be
then
Friday,
Monday.
then Monday.
Yeah.
Right. So it'll start on SmackDown and finish on Raw.
Yep.
I think they're gonna stretch the Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax out shit through the draft, and they'll end up being on separate teams at Survivor Series. You know how they do that team match?
Yeah.
Right, where it's like 5 women,
Yeah.
5 on 5,
Yeah.
and then 5 dudes, 5 on 5.
Team Raw, Team SmackDown. Yeah.
Right, I think they'll end up being on separate teams. Like one of them will end up getting drafted, but they'll still kind of have this little heat, right? So that'll add to that match, and and then the inevitable Charlotte Becky. So I think it'll be. I don't know. I just don't see. I just honestly like the whole Big E thing. Are they going to draft him back to Raw? Are they going to split up Kofi and Xavier Woods? Are they calling up the entire NXT roster?
Who knows?
Bro, because with the draft, they'll draft like 2 or 3 NXT people.
Yeah.
Okay. If LA Knight doesn't win tomorrow, he gets drafted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look, dude, I just have a feeling like Vince McMahon loves that guy.
I mean, it's like 2 of his favorite people mixed into one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wish they would have
Yeah.
let him keep Eli Drake.
Yeah, but that's whatever. LA Knight it is. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
it's basically the same guy except not drunk.
Yeah. So what'd you think of this episode, Brady?
The beginning and the ending were great. They surprised the hell out of me. Everything else in the middle. So now I gotta wait next Monday and watch 2 hours of dribble to get to an hour of decent programming.
We hope.
I hope I get at least an hour of it.
We hope.
It'd be really nice to get that cut down to 2 hours and not have to put up with 2 extra. Oh man.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow to review the new NXT 2.0. Crazy things happening in NXT.
I saw more promotion for that on main product today and on Friday than I've seen them promote any NXT.
Any other time? Yeah. Well, Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard are running it now, so they got to get eyes on it.
They're going to put that belt on Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, probably.
He's walking out champion tomorrow. I'm calling it right now.
Probably. You're probably right. I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
And come back and
see if we were right. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Come back and see if we were right.
Yeah, come hang out with us tomorrow night and we'll see what's up.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. If y'all stuck around this long, hit that subscribe, crush that like button, leave a comment what you thought about tonight's episode of Raw, what you think is going to happen on NXT tomorrow, or tell us that you like pancakes. I don't know. I'm the Real Fat Man. This is my boy Needles Kane. Peace.
Shit like Big Van Vader but black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.